everybody, and welcome to our Ferrari atelier. Earlier this week I was asked a very interesting question by somebody in the automotive industry on LinkedIn about what my favorite Ferrari would look like, and it really got me thinking that in my entire 9 years of being with the company and with the Ferrari brand, I've never actually spec'd or configurated a car of my own desire. So something that would really be completely unique to me, a bespoke Ferrari model that has got all my favorite colors, all my favorite interiors in it. So Caleb and I have decided to do this very short vlog to show you what I would put on my dream Ferrari. I'm going to probably be a bit of a rebel and do something completely unique. So yeah, this should be fun. Okay, so for those that know me, know that my all-time favorite Ferrari would have to be the 458 Spider. But since that's not a current model in our production range, I'm going to go for the Ferrari Roma. And I think everybody knows that this is my favorite model in the current range that I'm going to configure today. So the first step would obviously be choosing the external color. So for me, there are obviously a very wide variety of options and palettes available. I'm going to go for the historical colors. I've done a little bit of research, and I think most of our customers, most of the time, actually do a little bit of research. They kind of know what they're looking for as they come in. So I'm going to go for the historical palette. So I'm going to open it up over here. What I'm going to do is go for one of the shades of blue. So this was my preference. I know that generally speaking, they say your first Ferrari model should be in red, but I'm going to be a bit of a rebel with this, as I said. So I'm going to go for either the blue Scozia or the blue Roma. It's a bit of a difficult decision for me, so I'm going to put it on the screen and see what we can see is going to be best for our Roma. See, now this is absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the blue Roma. This is a special color that is available specifically on this model. I really love the way it highlights the lines of the car. It works really well. I think it's also, for me, it's less ostentatious. So something that I would definitely be able to drive around without I suppose the ideal of being recognized in a red Ferrari. So I would definitely go for either the blue Roma or let's see the Scozia. See, now this also speaks to me. I love that. I think I'm going to go with the blue Scozia. So that's our exterior color. For me personally, I love the neutral colors for the seating. So we're going to go through the color palettes. What I really like to do is obviously take a look at what would look great in the configurator. So we've got a good palette here between the Sabbia, the Cuir, and the Beige Tradizione. So I'd like to just play around and see what would work best in terms of look and feel inside the vehicle. Obviously there's a lot more detail that we can go into, but also when you're here at the atelier, this is why it's one of my favorite spaces in the Ferrari showroom, you get to have a bit of a tactile experience as to what the interiors will look like in your perfect Ferrari model. So you can see the variations, see the contrasts. For me, I'm very much leaning towards the Sabbia. I find it very soft, although it's something completely unique. Nero is the most popular, obviously, but I feel that with the navy blue exterior, something of a neutral palette would definitely work a little bit better. So between the Beige Tradizione, beige is also good, but I find that with a bit more of a brighter contrast. So I think I'm going to go with Sabbia. I love that. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, very nice. Let's zoom in a bit there. Very cool. I think I'm going to stick with that. Great. Now I'm going to get to the iconic part of the horse stitched on the headrest. Once again, I like something completely different. Generally speaking, customers opt for black. So I'm going to go and take a look and see maybe Oral could be quite interesting. I just want to change the view quickly and see what that will look like. It's a little bit too less of a contrast. I want something that maybe pops a little bit more. So let's see the Argento Chiara. Nope, not for me. I'd say maybe let's go for the Beige Rizione. That's quite nice, but I feel like there's too many colors in the car now, so I might have to opt for something a little bit more neutral. That's quite cool. That is Tortora, which is also very, very nice. Let's take a look. Caleb, what do you suggest?
I think charcoal.
Charcoal. Okay, so Caleb suggests charcoal. He is the expert in the personalization department, so let's take a look and see. Charcoal, let me just find it on here. Gotcha. Ooh, now that works. I love that. It gives it just enough pop on the seat, so I really like that. That's very cool.
Not too light, not too bright.
Love that. Cool.
This car is beautiful.
Let's take a look at the belts. So for the belts, once again, there are a wide variety of color palettes that one can choose. Again, we do have the physical samples available in our atelier area. It's absolutely amazing to be able to see the options available to one's taste here at Ferrari. It's limitless. Honestly, it's amazing. So in terms of the seat belts, I think I'm definitely going to maybe opt for the Sabia. I think that it just gives it a little bit more of a detail as opposed to the standard black. So that works for me.
Very elegant.
I think so.
It's super beautiful.
That speaks to my soul. I love that.
It's beautiful.
Cool. Let's take a look at the carpets. We want colored mats with the logos. So I'm just going to change this
Wow.
view as well. Absolutely love the detail with the contrast on those mats. I think it works very, very well. It highlights the Roma logo, which we absolutely love. So yes, I do love that. Great, now we get to the more expensive bits. Let's take a look at some carbon fiber. Everyone loves a bit of carbon fiber. I mean, what's not to love about carbon fiber on such an elegant car? Let's take a look. I definitely think I would go for the steering wheel option. So I'm just going to change the view over there. I've added some carbon fiber just to add a little bit of a aggressive feel to the interior of this Roma. And then I'm definitely going to take a look and see possibly on the carbon fiber upper tunnel. Let's take a look and see how that looks. Yes, definitely. Let's get a better view over there. Ooh, just enough. I'm not going to go overboard with the carbon fiber. I really do like the elegance and the subtleness about the Roma, but I do want to add a little bit of a more masculine and aggressive touch to it. So that's where my carbon fiber is coming in. So that for me is perfect. Okay, so now we get to the functionality of the vehicle. Once again, this is a Ferrari, and for me, the importance of that would be extreme drivability, versatility, and being able to drive this car in an everyday environment that would be suitable for South African roads, so to say. So things like the parking cameras and the ADAS assist would all be elements that I will definitely be putting on my vehicle. So let's take a look at the options. As I said, parking camera, I'm definitely going to go for surround view. Okay, we have to select the full ADAS package, or we can go for the electrochromatic rear view mirror. So I'm going to select the ADAS package, and I'll show you now why. I'm going to apply the changes. This basically encompasses the entire functionality of the Ferrari Roma. So everything that you want that's going to make this car as versatile as possible and as easy to drive and as functional as possible is included in this package. Another thing with the ADAS package is that maximum safety is a huge pro of this edition. So that is definitely why I'll be adding that to my Ferrari Roma. Have to include the safety elements. We are not finished just yet. We have to get to the really exciting part, and we're going to choose some rims for the car. It's a very interesting touch for me because I feel like it can give the car a completely different look. It can give it more of a subtle, elegant look, or it can be something that's maybe more aggressive and something that's a little bit more out there. So let's take a look and see. Again, doing my research, I really like the matte Reggio Corsa. I think that works very well. It's got a bit more of a matte texture to it, and I feel that gives it a bit more of a subtleness. So very elegant. It's not so bold and out in your face as your standard rims. So that would be my preference. Then in terms of brake calipers, once again, I think I like the Silverstone grey, just to give it a bit more of a matching feel. Again, very elegant, very subtle. Although on the other side of the spectrum, we could go for the yellow brake calipers to match the center console, which I do quite like, but I think I'm going to go for more subtle. So Silverstone grey it is. Great. And then once I am done choosing all my exterior elements, I have to add the final touch. And the thing is with the Ferrari Roma, it can be as subtle and sublime as you want it to be. But I'm definitely going to be adding the Ferrari badges on as the final touch. So let's take a look. That is our Ferrari shields as the final touch. Let's take a look. And that, ladies and gentlemen, completes my Ferrari Roma of my dreams. I absolutely love it. I think that this is definitely a vehicle that I can see myself driving on a daily basis. Perfect for road trips, perfect for day-to-day errands, perfect just to enjoy La Nuova Dolce Vita. So I hope you like what I've chosen. I'll probably be doing more of these as we go along. I think a 296 GTB one is in order as well, but I really had fun today, and we should do this again soon. What I have to do is convince my bosses to give me the employee discount. That is stunning.